Hello everyone, so today we're going to be talking about protection from the dark forces, which are everywhere. This is external, this is internal, this is absorbed energy, inherited, and your self energy. This is all of the above energy we need to protect from. So we're going to be answering 5 different questions: what we need to protect from, when we need to protect from it, where, why, and how. And so these 5 key questions that we'll be answering today. So just diving right on in. I'm Landon, by the way. If you haven't followed me at Holistic Movement Healing, definitely follow me on Instagram. Also subscribe below, like this video if that helps, and then also comment your thoughts, experiences, all of the above. Like, have you had encounters where protection would have been useful or helpful? Like, what's happened? I'm always so curious of people's experiences because I've had my own, but it's always fun to hear. Whew. Anyways, so just getting right on in. What do we need to protect from? Basically, we need to protect from everything because we have the light, we have the dark, and so we have these things, and obviously we want to live more in the light, but we have this dark side of us that's always present, and so we need to protect from humans. Yeah, because we're human, we need to protect from the darker forces, so this is more 4D things like reptilians, draconians. There's also angels. Angels are not all fun, lovey, winged beings. There are fallen angels, aka the opposite of what many people are like referencing as God. We have that Lucifer, a fallen angel. Not all angels are good. Doesn't mean Lucifer isn't an angel, just means that he is a fallen angel. Keeps him an angel, it's a bad angel. So we have the good and the bad of everything. And so we protection from the energies that we don't want in our life. And so we have humans, reptilians, draconians, angels, energy waves like 5G, like bad thoughts, or bad, but like negative thoughts, and just all that negative energy, you can protect from it. And so this is why when you walk into a chaotic space, this could be work, this could be family gatherings like holidays, big meals, family reunions, friend gatherings, what else? All of the things where you go in and there's just a lot of energy. Not all the energy is going to be good. Some people are going to be having a good time, some people are going to be having a bad time. You can protect yourself from the polarity there. And so things you can do, we'll get into. And so when we have when though, protecting, I find it most beneficial to protecting myself in the morning and evening. So doing things in the morning and evening, and then also just when I don't feel safe, just recentering and being like, I am protected, reigniting those protective shields and boundaries. And yeah, where we need to protect ourselves, anywhere. You don't need to be at your altar, you don't need to be in your home, you don't need to be in your car or sitting, or just you don't need to be meditating. That you can do this anywhere at any time. You don't need to be in a specific location, you don't need it to be a specific frequency. You create the frequency. Okay, so why we need to protect ourselves though? This is a big one. Before we get into the how to protect yourself, why you need to protect yourself. We all have those days where we feel extremely drained. We all have those days when we just take on so much from other people, or we project so much onto other people. We just feel drained, we feel heavy, we feel not ourselves, we feel exhausted. That is why we need to protect our energy, because we are our own being, and if we protect ourselves, then we can give to this world as the individual being that we are, as the sovereign being that we are. We can give to this world in a more heightened stance, a more fulfilled stance, a more whole stance, and that is why we protect our energy. Also, because not many people like nightmares, and like, if you do, awesome, good for you, go you. I don't, and so protecting yourself from having those experiences. And this isn't protection out of fear. This is protection out of, I don't like that. That's not something that I enjoy. So I'm gonna do things to not experience that. I can protect myself. I can have these higher frequency experiences because, in my own opinion, putting on my protective shields is kind of dreamlike. It's kind of engaging and entertaining, and it's just a wonderful way to ignite my own imagination. So that's why. because you are your own being and you don't need any entities or other people's energy or anything within your bubble. You don't need anything else except for you, because we all have our own shiz that we're dealing with. Okay, we don't need to deal with anybody else's because that's theirs, this is mine. I have my own stuff to work on. They can work on that themselves. Basically. I can help, but I'm not going to take it on for them. So that's just where that comes in. So little things, we're getting into it though, the how to protect yourself from these darker experiences. My favorite is number 1, visualization. Just imagining literally whatever it is. I love imagining myself in a nice little cozy bubble. I love imagining myself shining radiant golden light from my heart space, expelling any dark entities from me. I love just imagining a net coming down and like sifting through my energy, clearing up anything else, like a fishing net. It gets all the fish out of me. So there's just visuals, just like cleansing. You can visualize a waterfall just like drenching you, and that drench just like clears away and shocks any bad forces from you. You could also imagine a wind just like blowing away anything. You can imagine white light coming in and just radiating through you and just like almost burning away anything. And so the elements very, very helpful. You could use love. Just remembering love, like who do you love? Who loves you? Just remembering these things is going to be a protective measure, because the dark forces, what they are searching for that they don't know they're searching for is love. And so when they show up, for instance, when I have a shadow come up and a shadow like rears itself in front of me, I'm just like, oh, hello. I'm just going to send you love right now so you can go away. Because you're not really, I don't need you here. So I'm just going to send you love, send you light, and goodbye. And that sends them away because their frequency cannot contain that vibration. And so they leave. They're gone. Because you give them what it is that they need. They want fear. They want low vibrational things, but what they need is the love energy. That is what they need. But the want, the instant gratification comes from getting you scared, getting you fearful, getting you in this lower vibrational state so that they can feed on it. And this comes from all directions. Again, entities, so shadows, reptilians, fallen angels, but also humans. Humans do this too. It's almost as if a lot of people want the fear, but what they need is the love. So that contrast, what do you need versus what do you want? Okay, so just those two balanced things, and I do have my notes right here, that's why I'm looking down. But so the love, you could also do gratitude. This is something that I love to do every morning when I wake up, or not every morning because I'm not perfect, but most mornings when I wake up, writing at least 5 things that I'm grateful for. What are 5 things that I'm grateful for? Some days it's really awesome and I can get out 20 things. Other days I struggle with 3, but I get to at least 5. That way I'm putting myself in the gratitude vibration so that it's easier to maintain the love vibration. Okay? So visualize, love, gratitude, also crystals, super, super powerful. I don't talk too much of external resources because I do believe we are each our own most powerful healers. So anything that the crystals can do, you can do. But I do find that they are just an immense power source of intention. And so within my own space, I do have crystals, selenite specifically, in each corner so that it makes an energy grid around my space. And I make sure to connect it. I connect it every night, and I find that I do have better night's sleep when I remember to connect it. I also sleep with obsidian, black obsidian, and then I also have clear quartz. We have, of course, selenite. I also love, is this lodestone? Yeah, lodestone, really good one. Just the darker colored crystals are going to be more for protection. And so if you find black tourmaline or black onyx or just the darker colors, amethyst, really good one. And that's what this one is. I know, a green amethyst, can you believe it? It's something, it starts with a P and I can never explain and pronounce what it is, but it is a green amethyst, basically is what it is. Super protective and just reminds you of your power, your purpose. And so all of these crystals, super powerful, but making sure that you intention them. That's the difference, is that many people have crystals in their house just as pretty rocks. Are they doing things? Yes, but when you put intention in them, it's like activates. You flip on the power switch, basically, and it's just like, boom, wow, protection. So those are little things that you can do. You can also wear crystal bracelets. This is one that I made for myself, and I put Reiki energy into it, and it's intention just for me. I do make them if you are interested. Just message me on Instagram and I can make one for you. But yeah, so those are the things: what, when, where, why, how. Protection is important. Okay, that's the main thing I want to get across, is that protection is extremely important. I used to be one of those people that was like, protection, well, if I just live in a high vibrational state, then like they can't get to me. Like I won't be around and I won't be attracting those, but we're all human. We're all human. We all have limiting beliefs. We all have dark experiences, dark memories, and those are welcoming to that energy. And so protection is just important, because none of us are completely 100% healed in this lifetime, much less all the other lifetimes that we've experienced and before this life and our future lives. And so we have all of these open gateways, making sure we close that in. And so let's just do a real quick protection. So let's do this. Okay, so just getting where you are and just sitting here in this moment, feeling yourself grounded. I'm just imagining my sits bones just opening under and just really grounding into the floor beneath me, because grounding is just so nurturing and so embracing, very powerful. Protective is just to remember that you are grounded, that you have a body. And so if you just want to squeeze your body real fast, just squeezing. Oh yes, that physical body. Really powerful, just to remind yourself that you're in this physical body. These energetic forces have zero power over you because you're the one with the body. And then just imagining yourself, and I love to use my hands to really focus in, and I just imagine myself drawing a circle around me. Okay, so I'm imagining myself drawing a circle starting from my sits bones up and around, connecting at the top of my head, up and around, forward and behind me, connecting at my sits bones again, and then I just spiral that energy, and so it just like closes any gaps. So I'm just in this nice little orb, and I just get so happy and so just like, I'm so protected and so safe. The other thing, you can call on Archangel Michael. I love doing this when I'm walking down a creepy parking lot at like 10 o'clock at night and it's dark outside and I don't like, there's some sketchy people, you know? And so I love calling on Archangel Michael and just being like, Archangel Michael, please be with me. Please protect me in a royal blue orb of light. And immediately just the sense of, I'm not alone. Super powerful. So again, who to protect from? Basically everyone, because we have polarity within everything. Humans, reptilians, draconians, angels, energy, waves. You can protect from all of it, and it's just an intention, and it's just a conscious decision. Like, I am protected from this right now. When to do it, you can do it whenever. I love doing it in the morning. I love doing it in the evening, so that way when I wake up out of the dream state, enter my physical body, I am protecting and grounding into my physical form. And when I am going to bed, I am grounding and protecting my energetic body, my astral body, so that I am protected in my dream state. Super powerful, makes total difference with nightmares and night terrors and things like that. So also when you're not safe, super important to ground and protect in those moments as well, reminding yourself, I have the power here, I can do this. Protecting yourself with visual love, gratitude, crystals, whatever it is, angels, archangels, where you can do this anywhere. I do it in the parking lots, I do it in my car, I do it in my room, I do it in the kitchen, like I do it at the grocery store. I also do it when I'm trying to find a parking space, and just when I'm driving, just like, please protect my car, you know, so just protect at all times. Super important to be doing, especially now with so much going on, just protecting your energy, being with yourself. And then why? We protect ourselves because we are individuals. We are not everyone else. We are not the collective consciousness. The collective consciousness is something that we connect into. And yes, we become a part of it. We add to it. But that does not mean me, Landon, is the collective consciousness. That means that we are all a part of it, but we are also all sovereign beings. And so making sure that we are protecting our sovereignty as we are also connecting to everything else. So, that was a lot of information, but I hope this helps, and let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like it, give it a big thumbs up for me, subscribe if you haven't, and then follow me on Instagram at Holistic Movement Healing, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.